In this tutorial, I'll show you how to make this simple animation of a jet taking off. Open the model of the red jet. You can make this model yourself or download the file from my website. In the View menu, toggle out of Quad View and change the view to the right view. Zoom back with the mouse wheel. Now the jet is pretty big compared with the scale of the camera, so I'm going to press S to scale followed by 0.5 and enter. It's still too big, S, 0.5 and enter, and one more time, S, 0.5 and enter. I want the jet to be pointing in the positive Y direction, so I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees about the Z axis, 180 and enter. Now we have scale and rotation values. In the object menu, apply rotation and scale, and they are reset. To pan, hold down shift and drag with the middle mouse button. I'm going to insert a keyframe. I'm going to use my rhyme, go to frame, make change, insert keyframe. I'm going to go to frame 1, I'm in frame 1. I'm going to make change, I'm going to drag on the tip of the blue arrow to move the jet up a little bit. And I'm going to insert location and rotation keyframes, so I'm going to click on the insert keyframes button and choose lock rot, which is short for location and rotation. To animate the plane taking off, I'm going to insert 3 keyframes. To insert the next keyframe, go to frame, I'm going to go to frame 25 and enter. Make change, I'm dragging on the tip of the green arrow to move the plane along the runway. Press R to rotate it, and use the tip of the blue arrow to move it up. Insert keyframe, insert lock rot. I'm going to set the total length of the animation to 50 frames, rewind and play. To insert the third and final keyframe, click the Jump to Last Frame button. That's go to frame 50, make change, drag on the tip of the green arrow to move the plane across, and the tip of the blue arrow to move it up. Press R to rotate, go to frame, make change, insert keyframe, lock rot, rewind and play. I'm going to use the graph editor to improve the animation. I'm dragging on the white diagonal lines to open up a new window, and I'm going to change the new window to a graph editor window. In the View menu, View All. Now, the default Bezier curve has acceleration at the beginning and deceleration at the end. For a plane taking off, I don't want the deceleration at the end, so I'm going to drag on the handle and click the mouse to release. I'm going to select the Y location keyframe, drag on the handle and click to release. Select the Z location keyframe, drag on the handle and click to release. If I move that back up so we can have a look at what that looks like, press play. In the Z direction, we want the plane to go along the runway and at about frame 25 take off. But in the Y direction, we want smooth acceleration all the way along. So I'm going to select the keyframe for the Y location at frame 25, and I'm going to delete it, pressing the delete key, and see what that looks like. I'm going to call that the end of part 1 of the tutorial. In part 2 of the tutorial, I'll show you how to set up a scene with a ground plane, a runway and a sky, and I'll show you how to set up interesting camera angles. So see you in part 2.